Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Ukasha. I am a student of Rehan School Orangi campus. Today my topic is against.
Hey there. Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said at the end there. You were talking about your topic being against something.
What does again mean?
Oh, gotcha. I think you meant against instead of again, right? Against means like being in opposition to something. Like if you're against rules, you don't agree with them or you're working to oppose them. Does that make sense?
As against a poet word.
Hmm. I'm still not quite following what you're saying. You're talking about something being against a boy. Could you maybe try rephrasing that? Sometimes when we talk fast, things get a little mixed up. No worries, we'll figure it out. Take your time, no rush at all.
How how do we use against in daily life?
That's a good question. We use against a lot, actually. Like if someone is fighting against something bad or if you're protecting someone against harm, basically, when you're resisting something or supporting someone, it could be something big like fighting against injustice or small, like putting sunscreen against the sun to protect your skin. Does that help?
How study use the word against?
Sure. Let me break it down. So, against shows opposition, right? Like, one, we might say she's fighting against poverty. She's working to stop it. Two, de
Is
nada, you're welcome.
is against the some same as okay, yeah.
I think I caught some of that. Were you asking if something is okay to be against them? Like, is it okay to disagree or oppose them?
How do people like to say against?
I think you might be asking how do people say it again? Like, how do people actually use the word again in sentences? That's what you mean. People use it when they're doing something a second time. Can you say that again? Or I'll try again. Does that help?
Can against show against?
I'm not entirely sure what you're asking with can a guest show. Could you explain what you mean by that?
It's how do we use against in daily life?
I think you might be asking about guests, people who come to visit you. Guests are people who come to your home or hang out with you for a visit. Maybe be polite to them, offer them food or drinks, and just generally be welcoming. Like we had guests over for dinner last night. Does that make sense?
How has the word against child our time?
That's a tricky one. And I want to make sure I understand what you're asking. I think you're asking if people use against when talking about what children today are facing, like our kids against something like unfair treatment or bullying. If that's close, yes. You could say it. What's up?
What does against meaning?
Against means in opposition to something. Like if you're playing a game and you're against an opponent, you're trying to beat them. Can also mean physically touching something while resisting it, like leaning against a wall. Does that make sense?
Is against the someone as okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not totally clear on what you meant with it's against the what? Could you say that part again?
Do family say against to each other?
Hmm, that's a good question. Sometimes, like if one sibling is against another's idea, they might say, I'm against that, meaning they disagree. But families usually try not to be against each other, you know? They're supposed to support each other. Does that make sense?
Can teacher say against?
Um, yeah, teacher can definitely say against. Like if a student is breaking a rule, the teacher might say that's against the rules. Or if a student has an idea that doesn't quite make sense, the teacher might explain why it's not quite right, but they'd probably say it in a nice way, not just directly against the student.
Is is against easy to say?
I think so. Yeah. It seems pretty simple when you think about what it means. You picked a good word to learn. Against comes up pretty often in everyday talk. So, when do you think you might use against today?
Do how do people like against?
Okay, I think I'm hearing how to do people. Are you asking how people use the word against when they're talking? Like how they actually say it in sentences?
Can can against meaning yes?
Ah, got it. You're asking about again. When people say again, it means doing something one more time. Like, can you say that again? Means, can you say it one more time? Or I want to go again means you want to do something one more time. Pretty simple, right?
Can against do you again?
I think you're mixing up against and again. They're different words with different meanings. Against means like being opposed to something or leaning on something. Again means doing something one more time. So can against do you again doesn't really make sense. But maybe you're trying to ask something else.
Can we use against in a school?
Um, I'm not sure I followed that. Can we use against a school? Could you say that a little differently? I'm hearing A in there, but I want to make sure I understand what you're asking.
Is against from or guys?
Okay, I think I'm understanding you now. Is again from our guys. Maybe you mean can we play against our friends or can we play again with our friends? If you're talking about playing a game or sport, against means you're playing the opposite team. And again means you want to play one more time. Does that sound right?
Do people use against in message?
Yeah, people absolutely use against in messages. Like someone might text, I'm against canceling plans tonight, or don't let them use that against you. People use it when they disagree with something or when something's being used unfairly. Make sense?
Do you is against a convert?
I'm not quite following. I think I heard do you is against our convoy. Can you try saying that part again a little slower? I want to make sure I understand exactly what you're asking about.
Can against do you in skiing?
I'm not sure I'm
Speaking.
understanding what you're asking. Hi there.
Can against do use in speaking?
Yeah, you can definitely use against when you're speaking. Like, I'm against this idea means you don't agree with it. Or he leaned against the wall means he was standing, touching the wall for support. You use it to show opposition or to talk about things touching each other. Is that what you meant?
Do kind use against? Kids use against?
So I'm hearing do kids use against kids use again? I think you're asking if kids use the words against and again when they're talking to each other.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Kids will say things like, I'm against your team if they're playing a game, or play again when they want to play something one more time. They use against when they disagree or when they're competing, and again when they want to repeat something. Pretty common words for kids.
Can again show feeling okay, yeah.
Hmm, that's an interesting question. I'm not sure. I understand what you mean by can again show feeling okay. Are you asking if saying again makes someone feel better or shows they're doing okay?
Yes.
Maybe it's like if you try something again and it works this time, that feels good. Yeah, exactly. If you're trying something new and it's hard, and then you try again and finally get it right, that feeling of finally doing it after trying again, that can definitely feel good. Again, shows you didn't give up and you finally succeeded.
Do you do you use against every day 10 minutes answer give?
I hear you're asking if people, use against every day and you want an answer in about 10 minutes. Okay,
Yes.
I can definitely do that. But let me clarify. Are you asking if I, Maya, use against every day? Or are you asking if people in general use it every day?
Give me a 10-minute answer.
Okay, I'll take about 10 minutes to think about how often people use against in everyday conversations. I'll come back to you with some examples.
Okay. Bye.
All right, see you in about 10 minutes.